Welcome to our module 10.3 in Intermediate Excel. In this video exercise, we'll learn how to use indirect function. Indirect function works very similar to the lookup, but the good thing about this function is you can extend it across the tabs without having to write a big formula. Now let's take a look at this example here. We have a weekly labor tracker. As you can see, we have two production buildings, and each production building has various different production lines. For instance, if this was an Apple plant, it would have a different production line for iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and so on. We're going to bring the total actual production hours by line for both production buildings. You may have noticed already that these names on the top matches to the names we have on various different tabs here. Here what we are going to do is use this as our criteria to look up the value by production line from all these tabs. So let's say for production line A, in this E column in AM I have 205. Now I'm going back to my first summary tab. Now if you notice here, for production line A, on the top we will use AM shifts, and on the bottom we'll use PM shifts. So we'll just use the AM and then you can do the PM one. Now let's see here, we use our indirect function. Now when click on indirect, it says reference text. So we'll use Monday, and we'll lock it twice by pressing F4 key, and then we'll use %, to join it. Now when we join it with another sheet, we always have to give exclamation mark there. So we'll use that, and then we'll use E, as in that sheet E was our column and row was our 2, but we want to lock the row 2, so we'll use our F4 key for that. Now if you see, we're picking up the same thing, which is 205, and if you notice here in the summary tab we have also 205. Now let's go right towards the columns. We have still the same data. If you go on Tuesday tab now, we're still picking 175 in that, and then if we go on Wednesday data, the line A production is showing 165, and we have the same thing in Thursday data and Friday data. If we go on to those sheets, it is showing us the same thing as well. Now if you go down to production line B, we have the same formula there, but it's different column because of the fact the production line B was in a different column. So we'll change it to F. If you notice now, it is 225 in our Monday tab, and then we'll take it or drag it to the right, and if we check these values, so it's basically 350 in F column, and it's also 350 here. So you can use the same function over and over again in production line C in AM shifts and then in PM shifts, and we will see you in the next videos.